Turning to obituaries, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. That's Curtis & Son Funeral Home. Mr. Claude Limbaugh, age 78 of Sylacauga, died last night at his residence. Curtis & Son Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Funeral service for Tommy Andrew Duncan, age 44, is today at 2 o'clock from Ursery Funeral Home Chapel in Talladega, with the Reverend Curtis Collette officiating. Burial in the Hillcrest Cemetery in Munford. Mr. Duncan passed away on Monday. Online condolences at urseryfuneralhome.com. Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega directing. Funeral service for Mr. Michael C. Mike Oglesby is this morning at 11 o'clock. From Hephzibah Baptist Church with Dr. Randy Hagan officiating. Burial in the Hephzibah Cemetery. Mr. Oglesby died Sunday night at his residence. He was a member of the Hephzibah Baptist Church, where he taught children's Sunday school class. He's also the owner and operator of Freedom Living Mobile Homes in Talladega. Online condolences at urseryfuneralhome.com. Ursery Funeral Home directing. Memorial service for Cliffline Garner, age 61 of Alexander City, is Thursday at 11 a.m. from the Chapel of Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City. Burial in the Goodwater Methodist Cemetery. The family receiving friends Thursday 9:30 until 10:30 a.m. at the funeral home. Ms. Garner died Friday, September the 18th at Chapman Healthcare Center. In lieu of flowers, the family requests contributions be made to a charity of one's choice. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Mr. Roderick D. Bolton will be Friday, September 25th at 11 a.m. from Pine Grove Missionary Baptist Church in Sylacauga. Bishop Johnny L. Woods, Jr. officiating. Interment in the Pine Grove Missionary Baptist Church Cemetery. Public viewing Thursday, 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. at Zion Memorial Funeral Home Chapel in Sylacauga. Zion Memorial Funeral Home directing. Mr. Robert Smith, age 85, died September 21st at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Arrangements to be announced by Community Funeral Home. And on the national scene, Willie Mae Seaton, a chef recognized for her classic American food and whose neighborhood restaurant helped put fried chicken on the culinary map, has died, according to the Associated Press. Family friends confirmed that Seaton died Saturday. She was 99 years old. She managed Willie Mae's Scotch House in New Orleans for decades before her health deteriorated and her great-granddaughter Carrie Seaton Stewart took over. Oxford, Mississippi-based city grocery chef John Kerrance assisted Seaton in rebuilding her restaurant after Hurricane Katrina. Kerrance said Seaton had several severe respiratory issues over the last couple of months. Kerrance said Seaton's food was uncomplicated and recalled whenever he ate at the restaurant, it always felt he was sitting at his grandmother's kitchen table. Seaton's cooking earned her the James Beard American's Classic Award in May of 2005. So Willie Mae Seaton, recognized for her classic American food and whose neighborhood restaurant helped put fried chicken on the culinary map, has died at the age of 99. I bet that was some kind of good fried chicken. Wow. Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra's death has been confirmed in a tweet from the Yogi Berra Museum, the New York-based nonprofit that bears his name. And the beloved Hall of Famer who memorably uttered, "When you come to a fork in the road, take it." That's one of his yogiisms. He was an essential part of the Yankee dynasty that dominated Major League Baseball from the late 40s to the early 60s, included other greats like Joe DiMaggio and Mickey Mantle. Partly due to the Yankees' success during the era, Berra was also a 15-time All-Star, established several fall classic records, including most games played, most at-bats, and most hits. In 1957, he became the first World Series pinch hitter to hit a home run, proving, as he said, another yogiism, it ain't over till it's over. Berra maintained a presence in the major leagues as a coach and a manager. He was one of only 6 managers to lead an American League and National League team to the World Series and became a symbol New York baseball, past and present. Yogi Berra, he said people have quit going to the restaurant because it's crowded. They've stopped going. That's one of his yogiisms, and it was a fixture for years at the Yankees spring training. And just weeks before his 84th birthday in 2009, he threw out historic opening day first pitch at the new Yankee Stadium. Berra outlived many of his teammates and peers and had a reputation among several generations of players and fans for being generous, approachable, humble. I guess the most noted yogiism, it ain't over till it's over. Yogi's made it to the finish line at the age of 90 years old. That's a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg, 256-245-4361. That's Curtis & Son Funeral Home.